This little choo-choo train's on the go, and we're onwards to the Emirates now.
Have you heard about the train, Andy?
If it keeps going, if the train keeps rolling, we'll get loads of points on the board, and hopefully that will take us up the table.
Everything's going great. They attack us, and everyone's bottom seems to be gone.
Hi guys, welcome to Full Time Devils. I am Adam McCullough. We're outside Old Trafford.
Look, I'm happy. I'm really happy. But I'd be happier if we was able to finish off some of these teams earlier and cruise into the 90th minute and not have the worries that we've had coming recently. I mean, to be fair, we've seen everybody else in the top six have stumbled and some of them had really difficult games as well. The bottom line is we are coming through these.
Like Mourinho was petrol and Paul Popper was diesel, and they didn't mix. And Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and Paul Popper had both diesel, and they mixed together just fine.
I love that.
I think this is Ollie's taking it back to the way we love. People are turning up, they're singing, they want to be there, they love it.
And we're expecting 3 points nowadays, aren't we?
I love it, man. That's why we come to Old Trafford.
I'm trying to explain how happy I am, you know. I feel like I lost my virginity, you know.
Marcus Rashford, mate. Unbelievable.
How good is he?
And people were saying not long ago, let's send him on loan to a championship team. I couldn't believe it. And he's just got all the natural qualities, mate, of a top quality player.
Is he our first choice number 9?
A top quality player. He's got to be above Romelu Lukaku, without a doubt, mate.
Marcus Rashford, isn't he meant to be the next Welbeck?
The next R9, more like.
Maybe.
Calm down, everyone. Calm down. Choo choo! We're back outside Old Trafford. The train has arrived. We're still going it. We pull 2-1 today. 7 out of 7. The train continues to roll.
The train whistle goes do 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 when you pull it.
This little choo-choo train's on the go, and we're onwards to the Emirates now.
Have you heard about the train, Andy? You've heard about the train?
I've heard about it.
Are you aboard the train?
Oh yeah, let's ride this till the end of the season.
We all have a recency bias. This is a big human trait. So it's really easy to discount the first half performance after a second half. But the reason that second half performance was not critical in the end was because we played brilliantly for most of the first half and won 2 and scored like.
What was that phrase? Recency bias?
Yeah, recency bias. So,
I always learn something when I'm with Paul.
Yeah, humans have a tendency to dramatically weight recent events versus things that were longer ago.
The camera's showing. Can you just say Raheem was right?
I can say that you were right to get rid of
There
Jose
you go.
Mourinho.
There you go. That's it.
Can you just say Adam was right?
No, you can f*** off.
This kid's bank born and bred in, and he's doing the business. Let him be our number 9.
That's what I was about to ask you, Andy. Do you think he's our number 1, number 9?
Why not? Because the options, like I say, some of the goals dried up. If you give them space, let them play with freedom, a bit of desire, passion, so this is what you're getting.
Just kept losing the ball. Phil Jones for the goal there, not dominating in the air, and that's our exact problem there, man.
Just start Bailly there alongside Lindelof.
See,
we say that having seen Bailly get sent off in the last game.
See, I've said this before. I've always wanted to see Bailly Lindelof, and when they did play 2 or 3 games maybe together, and maybe it's not fair to judge them over that. I don't feel there's a physical presence there, like a leadership, like we talk about the Koulibaly, Van Dijk, those top defenders in world football. I think if you line someone of that ability with Lindelof, you get a brilliant defence.
Arsenal up next. Will we make it 8 out of 8?
Bang on, we will.
Piss that. We'll see you later. Happy days. Arsenal next. We're going to slap them.
Yeah, we made it more difficult than it should have been. The last 20 minutes, because up until then, I thought we played some great stuff at times. Beginning of the second half, we should have scored 1 or 2 goals, and then it's a comfortable win. But as I've said so many times, any game will give you different challenges. And Brighton, more so than other teams, with crosses in the box, set pieces, because they're a physical side with quality delivery and some good goal scorers in there. And Gross has scored quite a few goals before as well. And I have to say it was a good finish by the boy.
The crowd seemed a bit nervous when Pogba did that run-up. What do you think about that type of penalty run-up?
He scored quite a few goals, hasn't he? So if he's comfortable with it, then as long as the ball goes in the net, I wouldn't have done it that way, because but the way he strikes the ball is good enough. I have to say the players have to be proud of the form and the momentum they're building, because 7 games on the bounce now with wins, it creates confidence. Maybe in 10, 15, 20 years time I'll look back on things like this. I don't care whatsoever about records. I've never ever bothered about these things. So, but of course, to be part of a team that's winning so much, that feels great, and the confidence that grows in that dressing room. I think that's the team spirit kept them away from home, even though away from losing points today. Even though David didn't have any saves to make towards the end, it's still scary moments. If we get this momentum, if it keeps going, if the train keeps rolling, we'll get loads of points on the board, and hopefully that will take us up the table. But then again, we need to improve on quite a few things, I have to say. Defensively, we need to find our shape better towards the end, like today. We need to defend better with the ball. Okay, we're under the cush. We're winning 2-1. Keep it away from them. Let them run and try to get hold of the ball. But then again, I felt at times today it was some fantastic football that we played. Should have scored 2 or 3 in the beginning of the second half, I thought. No one beats him on work rate. No one beats him on attitude. And at the moment, he's very confident in front of goal. He finishes, he tries to shoot, he doesn't think twice about it. He made a chance for Jesse. I cannot believe how Jesse didn't score on that chance, back post. So at the moment, I think he's playing the best football in his career.
How is Alex? Is he already fit? Is 100%?
He's obviously not 100% match fit, because he's been out for quite a while. So, but possibly he'll be in the team probably in the FA Cup next week. Whenever you win games of football, you enjoy it. It doesn't add pressure, but the pressure is for a club like this. We want to win every single game we play.
Outfield is good for you.
Yeah, definitely. Again, he's a midfielder. It's a bit different to Paul, to Nemanja with their physical attributes, but he runs and he wins the ball. He plays it simple. He makes some good runs into the box as well, even though we let Paul more do that job, and maybe Ashley does it from the right hand side, but I'll never stop him from making them runs into the box. So hopefully he'll continue like this. I've always enjoyed watching Ander from when we signed him from Atletico Bilbao. I thought he did really well against us when he played for them as well. So he caught my eye then.
Another vitally important win for Manchester United against Brighton. Not the greatest of performances from Manchester United. Going 2-0 up, a great strike from Marcus Rashford in that first half, and a decent performance again from Paul Pogba.
Why a nervy second half again? I don't understand. We're 2-0 up. Everything's going great. They attack us and everyone's bottom seems to be gone.
Can it get any better? Yes, it can get any better, because we need a central defender to make these wins a lot more easier, a lot more comfortable. Everybody was fantastic today except from the defenders, but I think to an extent they were okay. But I don't like the fact that we struggled to the end of games.
Thought, first half we're the better side, Brighton. We deserve definitely the 2 goals we got. Pogba once again playing well, but second half, I don't know what happened. We just sort of inviting them back in. I mean, they got a goal, but it wasn't really necessary. We could have easily won that 3 or 4-0, I think.
Although we've won the game, and I'm really pleased with that, we've got to maybe improve a little bit on these performances and kill the games off a bit better. But we're now closer to the top 4. Chelsea have slipped up, and the other three teams we're chasing down, Tottenham, Chelsea and Arsenal, are all not performing at their best at the moment. Have all seem to have more problems than Manchester United. We seem to be in the best run of form out of them, and if we keep winning games, we're certainly going to finish in that top 4, and I'm confident more so than ever that we can get into that top 4.
Congratulations to Marcus Rashford for his 150th appearance and Paul Pogba's child. We could do better, we could be a lot faster, a whole lot more clinical, but glory, glory, Man United. Subscribe to Full Time Devil.
Dalot, unfortunately, he's going to take the brunt of this. I think he had an appalling game. Some people may disagree. I've seen him give the ball away far too many times. great game, 7 out of 7. Ollie's at the wheel.
Just keep winning our games, and we don't need to worry about what the other teams do. If we win our games, I'm sure we're going to make that top 4.
In the last 10-15 minutes was a lot more nervous than it should have been. So 2-1, not the best performance, but we've won another game. I think that's good, and closer again to the top 4, so that's good, isn't it? So right, full-time Devils, and bye.